Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Anderson Stadium, it is our final home game of the season. We would like to recognize our 6th grade players and cheerleaders going off into middle school. We will recognize first our cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader on the list is Kenna Shoemaker. She is escorted by mom and dad, Devin and Aaron. She has been cheering for 6 years. Her favorite hobbies include cheer and gymnastics. When she grows up, she wants to be a hairstylist. And her favorite quote is, "With God, all things are possible." Next up, we have Desiree Malinix. She is escorted today by her mom and dad, Randy and Deborah Malinix. She's been cheering for 6 years. Her favorite hobbies are cheer and dance. When she grows up, she would like to be an actress. And her favorite quote is, "The more you weigh, the harder it is to kidnap you. Stay safe, eat cake." Next up, we have Desiree Harbaugh. She is escorted today by mom and stepdad, Drew and Abby Marcus. She's been cheering for 6 years. Cheerleading's her favorite hobby. When she grows up, she would like to be a nurse. And her favorite quote is, "Too late now." Next up is Mila Lewis. She is escorted today by her mother, Sequoia Stevens. This is her 5th year as a cheerleader. Her favorite hobby is painting. When she grows up, she would like to be a veterinarian. Her favorite quote, "No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers." Next up, we have Jaron Matthews. She is escorted by her parents, Stephen and Tiffany Matthews. She's been cheering for 4 years. Her favorite hobby is softball. She wants to be a professional softball player when she grows up. And her favorite quote, "A winner never quits and a quitter never wins." President to Vincent Lombardi. We will now move on to our Tri-Valley 6th grade football players. First up, Jackson Bay. Escorted today by mom and dad, Carrie and David Bay. He's been playing football for 5 years. Favorite hobby is sports, baseball and football. He would love to be a professional baseball or football player when he grows up. And his favorite quote, "The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you." Next up, Caden Brock. He is escorted today by parents Jason and Carrie Brock. He's been playing with us for 6 years now. Favorite hobbies include camping and playing video games. He wants to be a football player when he grows up. And his favorite quote, "Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room." Next up, we have Kason Campbell. He is escorted today by his parents, Rob and Andrea Campbell. That's right, that is the Rob Campbell. This is his 6th year in Video League football. His favorite hobby is basketball, and he would love to be an NBA player when he grows up. His favorite quote, "Everything negative is all an opportunity for me to rise." President Kobe Bryant. Next up, Garrett Church. He's escorted today by his parents, Jennifer and Dallas Church. He's come a long way since Pee Wee. He's another 6-year player. His favorite hobby is hunting. He wants to be a Marine when he grows up. And his favorite quote, "Do it the right way, even when no one is looking. The Burles way." Credited to Brandon Burlesworth. Next up we have Jordan Clapper. Escorted by Mom and Dad, Jessica and Gary Clapper. He's another one of our 6-year players. His favorite hobby is playing basketball. When he grows up, he wants to be a web developer. His favorite quote, "When you feel like quitting, think about why you started." Next up we have Logan Clapper, Savage. He's escorted today by Mom and Dad, Jonathan and Jessica Clapper. Also a 6-year player. His favorite hobbies include football and basketball. And when he grows up, if he gets taller, he would like to be an NBA player. Favorite quote, "Savage, not average." Next up, Alex Fogarty. He is escorted by parents Brian and Jenny Fogarty. This is his first year playing football. His favorite hobby is football. When he grows up, he wants to join the military, specifically the Army. His favorite quote, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" Next up is Ryan Greifenstein. He's escorted today by parents Josh and Kelly Greifenstein. He's a 1st-year player. His favorite hobby is farming. When he grows up, he wants to be a mechanic. Good mechanics are hard to find. Favorite quote, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" Next up, Griffin Gundelfinger. Today he's escorted by his mom and dad. Didn't write their names down. I know it's Tina. He's been playing for 3 years. His favorite hobbies include playing baseball and football. He wants to be an MLB baseball player when he grows up. And his favorite quote, "Legends are made, not born."
Nice.
Next up, Caleb Hamilton. Escorted today by Mom and Dad, Jenny and Chris Bryson. He's been playing football for 2 years. His favorite hobby includes playing the piano. He also wants to be a web designer when he grows up. His favorite quote, "I am Groot." Credit to Groot. Next up, Dylan Hess. Escorted today by Mom and Dad, Brian and Jennifer. He's been playing football with us for 3 years. His favorite hobby is boxing, and when he grows up, he wants to be in the cage as a UFC fighter. Favorite quote, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." Credited to Mark Twain. Next up, Hunter Hewitt. Escorted by Mom and Dad, Dennis Hewitt and Christy Anderson. He's been playing football for 6 long years. He enjoys playing sports with friends. When he grows up, he would love to be a game warden or conservation officer. Favorite quote, "Work hard, play hard." Can we give Devin Brand the credit on that one? Yeah. Next up, Jacob Hawley. escorted by parents Steve and Laura. He's one of our 6-year players. Sports are his favorite hobby. He wants to be an NBA player when he grows up. Favorite quote, go big or go home. And if you can't go home, go big. Next up is Maddox Kepler, escorted by Mom and Dad, Cassandra and Michael Wilson. He's been playing football for 4 years. Favorite hobby is football. He wants to be an automotive engineer when he grows up. Favorite quote, set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. Credited to Bo Jackson. Apologize, I didn't catch it. His twin brother Mason Kepler is also with him. With his parents, and he's also been playing football for 4 years. His favorite hobby is gaming. He wants to be a gaming engineer when he grows up. His favorite quote, Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Lilo and Stitch. Next up, we have Justin Knoll. He's escorted today by his mother, Rosie Nicholson, and his older brother, former Pee Wee player, Lane Taylor. He's been playing football with us for 6 years. His favorite hobby includes playing football with his brother, and watching WWE. He wants to be a chef and own his own restaurant when he grows up, and that sounds good to me. A favorite quote, always be yourself and never give up. Next up, Carter LaCrone. He's got his family with him. He's got parents Jody LaCrone and Melissa Perry, as well as Brittany LaCrone and Vernon Perry. He's been playing with us for 5 years. His favorite hobbies includes basketball. He wants to be an MLB player when he grows up. And he doesn't have a favorite quote, he just does. Next up, we have Carter Moran. Escorted by his parents, Darcy and Tanner. He's a 5th-year player. Favorite hobby includes basketball. When he grows up, he wants to be a movie director. And his favorite quote, I don't know. No, really. Next up, we have Luke Morehouse, escorted by his parents, Ben and Angie Morehouse. He's a 4-year player. His favorite hobbies include sports, watching TV, and playing with his friends. When he grows up, he wants to be a power lineman. Favorite quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Credited to Michael Jordan. Next up, Hunter Nauer, escorted by parents David and Tasha Nauer. He's a 1-year player. Favorite hobby is basketball. He's not sure what he wants to be when he grows up. That's okay, I don't know either yet. Favorite quote, take the risk or lose the chance. Next up, Todd Ransom Jr. He's got mom and dad with him, Todd and Casey Ransom, as well as sister Candy, one of our cheerleaders. He's played for 5 long seasons. Favorite hobbies include hunting and riding his dirt bike. He would love to be a professional sports player and hunter when he grows up. And his favorite quote, after pain comes success. Next up, we have Stone Spiker, escorted by Mom and Dad, Ben and Nikki Spiker. He's been playing with us for 6 years. His favorite hobby includes playing football and collecting football cards. You'll see him on the field later because when he grows up, he wants to be an NFL quarterback. Favorite quote, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Next up, we have Derek Sullivan. He's got Dad Jared Sullivan with him, as well as his mom and stepdad, Todd and Diane Woodrow. He's been playing football for 1 year. Sports are his favorite hobby. When he grows up, he wants to be a carpenter or a cook. Love those cooks. Favorite quote, it's like a storm. Start from the inside and work from there.
Sorry.
Next up, we have Levi Wade. Escorted by Ralph and Caradwin. Apologize if that's not correct. He's one of our 6-year players. His favorite hobbies include watching his older brother play football. When he grows up, he would like to be a college football player, running back, or a sergeant. Favorite quote, you don't lose if you get knocked down, you lose if you stay down. And credits that to Muhammad Ali. Next up is Caden Williams. With him today, he's got Mom Amber Judd, Papa Michael Judd, and Dad John Williams. He's a 6-year player. He enjoys football, riding his bike, and skateboarding. He wants to join the Army when he grows up, and his favorite quote, I'll be back. Next up, Caden Williams, escorted today by Father John Williams and Mindy Cole. He's been playing football for 6 years. Favorite hobby includes football. He wants to be in the Army when he grows up. I have 2 of these. Well, he gets recognized twice. Okay, no more doubles. Finally, we have Ethan Warner. He's escorted today by mother and father, Leanne and Thomas Warner. This is his first season. His favorite hobby is freestyle wrestling. When he grows up, he wants to be an entrepreneur business owner. His favorite quote, never let the fear of striking out get in the way of playing the game. Credited to Babe Ruth. And that will conclude all of our 6th grade football players and cheerleaders. Let's give them a big round of applause.